Hello gorgeous, I'm the Fairy Voice Mother and today I'm going to be reacting to Dimash Kudaibergen singing Sinful Passion. To say I'm excited would be a significant understatement. This suggestion has come up so many times ever since I posted my first reaction to Dimash, so this will be my second, and if it's anything like the first,
Ты явилась нежданно, как из лунного сна. О, если б знала ты, что мне нужна, только ты одна. Линии долгие лилии, были ночи без сна, но в стуже сердце озарила, как весна, только ты одна.
So there's a couple of things I'm already just swooning over. One of them being his onsets, how he's approaching every note in this phrase so far. He's using either a vocal fry to start his notes.
О, если б знала ты.
Your vocal cords are not quite closing to achieve a clean note. That's what you're hearing, those crackles are little bubbles of air popping through the vocal cords. So when you start a note on a vocal fry, I'm vocal frying all over the place now, that introduces closure into the vocal cords slowly, so you can get a really delicate note. So that's one thing, and the other thing that I love about this so far as well is the extreme laryngeal drops when he goes down to his low note.
Были ночи без сна.
So he's going for a more suspended larynx position for the first note, na, and then deliberately dropping it more than he needs to get that extra warmth and depth for the na. And an extra thing that's obviously so beautiful about this as well is the completely breathy offsets, so how he's finishing the notes.
Ты одна. Дай мне долгим огнем пылать во мгле и в ненастье.
Getting that diaphragmatic vibrato here.
Дай мне.
Oh, this is laryngeal vibrato.
Дай мне.
Definitely.
Ночью и днем сгорать в костре грешной страсти. Ночь замкнула ресницы, и вокруг тишина. Забыты звуки, руки, лица. Мне нужна только ты одна.
Was a very thick chord, low forward larynx position, so seamlessly just flipped to that amazing contemporary sounding falsetto. He's using a little bit of a wider mouth position for the E's and stuff like that, because he knows that the falsetto production does happen further back. So to get away from the forward classical sound, this is a really nice way to put it there.
Околдован тобою, выпью зелье до дна.
His tongue is so relaxed in this position, you can literally see it being moved by the power from his larynx. The base of the tongue sits right here, which is right by your larynx, which means if your tongue is relaxed enough and your larynx is strong and powerful enough, this is what you get.
Ты вернешь меня из бездны в этот мир, только ты одна.
That onset there was very soft, which meant that it allowed the rest of the note to come out soft as well. If he wanted to hit that note a little bit harder with thicker, more closed vocal cords, then he would have used a stronger onset to match. He would have perhaps used the tip of the tongue on his alveolar ridge right here. Ta! But he didn't. He wanted a softer onset, so he used the sides of his tongue lifted up to his hard palate to create this kind of twinkly ta sound. Thick vocal cords, low larynx, classical shape. Contemporary mixed belt with a raised larynx. This is so amazing. Okay. I just can't wait to hear the rest of it. I'm like shaking with excitement. Ah! Oh, I love how he stands like that. Here we go. So it's kept his larynx low for the duration of that whole kind of thin section, the and that's given him practice in that position to then take his voice straight up. Had he have had to done a great big jump up to this note here, he probably would have needed to prepare for that a little bit with a higher larynx position. Maybe he would have brought his hand up to help place that, but he had already had experience the last few seconds before then on this same thin position before the climatic top note. So yeah, that was the same shape he stood in the SOS performance. Whenever he's preparing for a dramatic vocal shift, he like transforms physically, like shape shifts, like an alien. Get out! So chill. All right. That's enough. That's enough. Where did you get that idea? Okay, this is a sensory overload. I can't cope. Okay, if I'd have been here live, I would have fully passed out. How is he so calm? I understand this flurry of techniques. I know what he's doing, but where did he get that idea from? But how did he come up with that? All right, let's go back. Okay, first things first.
Yodel.
So it started off more of like a classic yodel, oh, and then it turned into like a caprino, which means like a goat, by the way, which is super cute. Oh, it's really fun, actually. So you jam your larynx in one spot and then just like slam it with a bunch of pulses from your vocal cords. So slowed down, that sounds like As he comes out of this little yodel caprino section, it turns into much more of a natural vibrato. So he throws his larynx down for the and then throws it back for that beautiful whiny mixed bell. He's found his perfect whiny mix belt position here, much thinner now, and his vocal cords are all set up and he's sustaining it. And we're like, Dimash, oh my goodness, that is unbelievable. Wow, amen. But then he's like, really? Jesus, Dimash. If there was like an art gallery equivalent for like vocal melismas, that would be one with like the huge rope around it with like 5 hench security guards around it, everyone lining up to look at it. It's like a religious experience. On their bonfire. Stand up, for Christ's sake. There are no words to describe this. It's like so intense and also refreshing to hear such a humongous vocal palette, like all in one go like that. You just don't see stuff like this in Western music, and that is what's sinful. That's the sin, my friends. You can't even call him a master vocalist because that word is thrown around for just regular humans that sing really well, but this is like just not that. It's not. The vocal techniques he uses, they're so advanced and so bountiful that if I were to explain them all in the kind of level of detail that I usually like to, I would literally be talking to you for an hour. And maybe I will do that one day. I'll make a list of all of the techniques that he uses and do like a Dimash vocal technique series. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. But to stay true to the nature of this video, which is primarily a reaction video with a bit of technique and analysis thrown in, I mean, this is it. This is my reaction. I hope you're happy. Thank you so much for your suggestion, everyone that suggested this. It was that. And thank you for watching this video with me today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. If there are any singers you would like to see me react to, please let me know in the comments. It would be my pleasure. Have a beautiful day. I love you very much and I'll see you again soon. Mwah. Bye.